Ordered some NVX equipment. Let's see here. NVX on the box. So I ordered a lot of stuff. I ordered sound dampening equipment, an amp, 900-watt amp, sound dampening roller tool thing to apply it, and subwoofer and components in the amp install kit. Did not get it for free. I paid for it. I did email them, their marketing department. Tried to get it free. They gave me a little discount, a very small discount. I appreciate discount, but a small discount. I'll post screenshots of my orders. I ordered it. I had 4 different orders spread out over 3 cards with some ghetto stuff there, so because I didn't have it all on one card. So, yeah, I am paying for this stuff. Still cheaper than most equipment. I mean, all this is cheaper than my existing Kicker expenses. This is going to go in 2016 Jeep Wrangler. I believe this was the first box I ordered. Jeep knife. Alright, so I have 4 giant boxes in my house. My wife's not super crazy about that. It's been either insanely hot in Kentucky or just monsoon rains for the past couple of days. So these did come very quickly, but I'm pretty sure their warehouse is in Louisville and I'm in Louisville, so that's how they help. Alright, this is super heavy. So this is their amp kit. Alright, so I'll focus on just the amp kit for now. Good packaging. This little plastic bag over it. This is very heavy. So this is the X Kit 46. Should be a 4-gauge 6-channel amplifier connection kit. Pretty good packaging. Oh wow. Yeah, so it lays out the whole shebang right here. So you got an amp, or fuse, wiring. Right, so let's open it up and see. Very heavy. Surprisingly heavy. I mean, nothing you can't lift, of course, but I just wouldn't expect cables to be so heavy, so they must be pretty thick. So here is the fuse holder. Does not come with a fuse. No, 3 fuse sizes are provided. You make them in the following fuses. Yeah. So I'm going to figure I have a 900-watt amp, so I would want probably a 100-amp fuse, I guess. So I bought this kit, but I will say I'm glad all this kit's together because I'm new to installing all this stuff myself. But when I read their, I also bought their amp, the JAD 900.5 or something, and it says it needs one of these 18 inches from the battery, which is standard. But their instructions also said to have one close to the battery, or close to the amp. So that seems odd. Right? I need to have 2 of these. There's only 1 included, so I did buy a separate one in a different package. Alright, so here is your remote turn-on wire, I believe. This is 16 gauge speaker wire. It's pretty cool looking. I like their blue and gray color combo. It's pretty substantial. Seems like a lot of wire, although I don't know how long that's going to be, so I ordered an extra spool because I'm going to rewire my Jeep speaker wiring. I'm going to run coaxial, or not, I have coaxial currently speakers, and I ordered component speakers. So this is a lot more flexible than I thought it would be. I'm assuming this goes to the ground since it's so short. I like how this is already done. I ordered like a soldering kit, but I really don't need to solder anything, right? I mean, I just need to peel this back and it goes into the amp. I guess I will need, only soldering I really need to do is soldering this into the speakers. The rest of this stuff, thanks to this kit, I won't need to solder anything, right? Because these are already on there, so this will go on. One goes on the ground, one goes on the battery. I assume this goes to the battery. I like to cut the middle of this. I did buy this Klein Tools high leverage cable cutter from Amazon. Because this wire's big, I'm gonna have to cut it. I used to cut some speed wire last night and it cut right through it very easily, so I'm glad I got this. I thought about just trying to manhandle some regular pliers, but that'd probably get messy. So I'm assuming this one with the pre-installed loom goes right over the, oh look, I think it's even marked probably where you should cut it. So this will go to the battery, then ran through to the Jeep, through the firewall to the speakers, or to the amp. Here is the cool little guy too. 6-channel RCA, even though it's a 5-channel amp, so I thought that's odd. I don't know why there's an extra channel on here. Seems like they would just have a 5-channel one. It's kind of a hard bend right there. I don't like that. That's quality cable though. So I'll have to run this from the head unit through the dash down to under the seat. So it's good that's all connected instead of having multiple wires hanging out there. Because my head unit has RC outputs for a pair for the front, a pair for the rear, and one for the subwoofer. So, oh wait, maybe that's what this is for. So one for the, okay, that makes sense. One for the, I don't know what color goes to which here. I'll figure that out probably. Alright, about it goes like this. Yeah, that's probably right. So one for the speakers, front speakers, rear speakers, and subwoofer. Alright, so that makes perfect sense. Now all these will be used. Now we'll have to run the remote turn on wires separately, but I'm not going to run it side by side with this, so that'll be alright. It'd be cool if this was ran inside of here as well, but that's alright. And then you got this little kit. So this is what I was really interested in here. Alright, so this is a 120 amp fuse. And that's a 100 amp fuse. And 80 amp. So I think I'll need the 100 amp. According to this guy. We recommend the following fuse based on a typical power wire run. So 80 amp, 100 amps what I want, because it's 800 watts, so it should be 900 watt amp. So this guy just goes in here, I guess. I'll set it up later. We also have these little guys. Oh, it's like a little, in case you need to play something. It's good. We got these little connectors in here. Also, oh, I guess I could do that for my speaker. I could, oh, I see. I could just solder this onto the speaker and then plug this onto the speaker wire, and then just plug this into the speaker. That's probably what I'll do. I only got 4 of them, so I need a couple more. Got this little NVX heat shrink, which is cool. I like that. You got 2 of them. You got these guys here. I don't know what this is for, really. I'm assuming it goes over these wires. It's probably a heat shrink type thing, I guess. I got you. Yeah, it goes over like that. So that's good. Don't know what these big guys are for. Oh, I guess maybe to put that in the amp. I see. Oh, so maybe I will need to solder this down. So I'll put this. Put that on there. Put this here, and then it gets soldered into the amp. I see. Just plug it in there. Or not something, so you solder this side, I guess. I tried to order some wire ferrules off of Amazon, but then they canceled my order, said they were out of stock. So it's going to delay my install. So maybe I'll just use these guys. Oh, and you got this guy to go in the firewall. It should fit over this just perfectly. Right. So I'm going to put a hole in the firewall. My firewall already has a hole in it. This should fit perfectly, I think. Alright, so that is the, for the most part, that is the whole kit here. I'll probably make it separate. I don't know if I'm going to separate these videos or what, but I got a lot of stuff here. Alright, so in this big box I have I already opened up my NVX X Kit 46 and this giant box here from my first order. Good quality packaging. I got my roller tool, a whole bunch of paper, and a very heavy truck kit. So there's one thing. Overall, my order process was pretty easy. I don't know if I'm making all these videos individual or together, but I did contact NVX. One, their support didn't respond to me, neither did Sonic Electronic support. So I emailed the marketing department, and I did get a reply. And I did get discount, nothing free. I still paid for this. And I actually have 4 different orders because I split this out over 3 cards. So I got another box there. I tried to order they have multiple different sound dampening kits. And I tried to order like a bulk kit that was like $90. And it said it was out of stock. And it was 40 square feet. Or you can buy 20 square feet for $60. So I couldn't buy 40 square feet for $90, but I could buy 2 20s for $60 a pop, so 120. So that was kind of lame. But I didn't want to wait I have never done sound dampening in my life. Let's add some Spanish. Eliminate rattles, road noise, speaker distortion. So this is the SDB TK20. I got the black one because I might install it in visible locations. Because I'm in a Jeep Wrangler. Top's white. I don't like it. I like the Jeep. The inside of the hardtop is white. And I thought about seeing how this would look having that blacked out there. So black beetle base core, 4mm aluminum foil, craft paper release liner. Down to 14 degrees to 140 degrees. Alright, prepare the mounting surface for installation using quick drying solvent such as denatured alcohol. Clean any grease or grime to ensure maximum adhesion. I'm not great at those kind of things. Cut the mat to desired shape and size, peel off the backing, and apply the adhesive size. Apply the sheet to the mounting surface with the roller tool. So I bought this guy. This one's pretty cheap. It was like $7 or $8. Press the mat into all crevices to ensure maximum adhesion. Alright. So let's just see what's inside of here. I've watched videos of people installing Dynamat and things like that, and they always wear gloves. So I don't know if I need gloves for this or not. I bought some cut-resistant gloves from Home Depot for like $10. Let's see what's in here. It just seems to be rolled up stuff. Now you can see it. I'm going to use the gloves because I don't want to cut myself. I don't know if it's necessary or not, but so let me try to roll out one sheet of this. So, it's a shiny black. Smooth to the touch. So there's my cell phone next to it, so you can see it's pretty black. It's a Samsung with a black AMOLED screen at the moment. Let me see if I can find something else black next to it. So there's the gray. You can see the difference. So essentially, I guess you just peel this back and there's a sticky stuff on there. I'll need to get some kind of big cutting shears, I guess, to cut this. So I'm not very good at that kind of stuff either. The rolling tool. It's weirdly bent, I guess. I don't know if that's on purpose or by accident. But we'll roll it out. I wonder if these wrinkles will be in there or not. I think I'll set it out in my backyard to get some heat on it. So yeah, it's pretty big. It takes up most of my kitchen table. So it won't be terrible doing my Jeep. Jeep's kind of square in the first place. As I said in another video, maybe this one already, I ordered separately because I didn't have that much money free on a single card. It's pretty ghetto. It's alright though. I'll pay it off at some point. Shipping came fast, but I'm in Louisville where these are. It's weird. It's a box within a box. So that's just a second box of this stuff. actually have 40 square feet. Hopefully that should be enough to do my whole Jeep. In addition to that, I will probably be doing, I'm going to take the Kicker speakers out of my Jeep and put them in my daughter's Buick Encore. So whatever I have left over, I'll probably mount. Assuming I have some left over, I'll mount that in the Buick Encore. I'll just slap it in the Buick Encore. Alright, so in addition to the amp kit in my second box, ordered some extra supplies. So this is 16 gauge speaker wire. More 16 gauge speaker wire. And another. So yeah, so like I said, I didn't know if I was going to have enough speaker wire. I didn't know how much that worked, so and they were out of stock for one big kit, so I had to, by the size of one. They had a lot of stock issues, but I figured these extra runs would be enough just in case. Hopefully I don't need to splice anything together. I'd rather just tie these things in correctly. And this is the same piece that's inside the, so it accepts 1 gauge or 4 gauge wire. Let's see if this one comes with fuses. Nice packaging, but this one does not. So that's weird. The amp kit comes with fuses. This extra guy does not. So I'm kind of stuck because I need a 100 amp fuse, but I don't know. I guess they sell these somewhere. So the other ones, the one that came with the amp kit, I'll mount in the under the hood and engine bay by the battery. This, I could in theory mount this to my bracket that's going to hold my amp under my seat. I'm going to put one side here and one side there. So that works. Alright, so there's all my amp stuff, and then there's my trunk kit. Alright, well, installing all this is probably going to suck, but I've never done it before, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Alright, continuing to unbox my NVX equipment. Here's, I got my trunk kit, sound dampening, my roller tool, mini anal fuse holder, and speaker wire. Let's look at this. The full amp X Kit 46. And I got this big box. Doesn't say NVX on it. Some of the boxes do say NVX, some of them don't. This one, the FedEx guy literally just dropped it. My front door was open. I was standing there talking to the Spectrum guy who was working on my internet. Front door was open. Screen door was closed. FedEx guy just walks up and just drops it from full standing like height to ground. He just had no qualms about it. It's the second time I've had FedEx just throw some of my, I mean, they've probably done more, but twice I've actually caught them. So, not a big fan of FedEx. This is cool. This is my 900 watt JAD 900.5 NVX amp. So this is going in a 26 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. Currently I have a Kicker. I did not have the Alpine system. I had installed the Kicker BSS system. Vehicle specific system, so BSS. Not crazy about it. And I mean, it was okay, but I was trying to get more boom, of course. So I got the sound dampening, of course, and here's this amp. So boom gel, if you want to eat that, it's delicious. I make that joke all the time. I bet no one ever laughs at it. It's the owner's manual. The subwoofer level knob. All the reviews I read about this amp, everyone complained about this thing. I don't even know if I'll even install it. My head unit has controls for the subwoofer, so I'm hoping that will just handle it. But I figure worst case scenario, it's just one cord running this. I could install this after the fact if I want to go back to it. That's what this guy's for. Pretty heavy. I don't know what this thing is. I showed a picture of this on the website, but all this is pretty new to me, so I don't even know what these things are. I've never installed any car audio. I installed my head unit and I replaced some speakers, but that's pretty simple stuff. So I don't know where this thing goes. But this seemed like a pretty straightforward setup. Especially since I have all NVX equipment. It should work pretty good. The amp kit comes with a 6-channel. There's 6 RCA leads, a 6-channel RCA cable, and speaker cable. So, yeah, this is small. I like that. It's a Class D amplifier. It's heavy, sturdy. On this side we have lots of stuff. Turn the light off. So this is where my so this is where my 6-channel RCA should go. I should have the fronts, rears, and the side. So I'll drop it. And high pass filter, full range. I don't know what all this stuff means. It's gonna be a 4-channel, certainly. A lot of stuff here. I am gonna install it myself because I'm just started doing this stuff and I kind of like it. Maybe that replaces. No, I don't know what this does. I bet this will replace this if you have. So I bet this is supposed to replace this. It seems pretty small. Or maybe, oh, I got you. You put this onto here. I got you. That makes sense. So you lift these up. These 3 go into like that, I bet. Because I got a 4-gauge wire to go in here. And then there's a sub wire and speaker wire. There's 2 amps there, fuses there, so I don't. The reason I bought this extra guy is because when I read the manual online, it said that you needed a fuse from the 18 inches from the battery, which is standard, but it also said you wanted one near the amp. So I don't know if these fuses count or if I need the separate guy as well. I'll figure it out before I install, of course, but. Alright, so that's my NVX amp. Pretty cool looking. It's substantially heavy. Not a lot included. Just this little guy. Just got plenty of room to install it. Under my seat of my Jeep. Alright, and my continued unboxing tour. Got all this other stuff. Trunk kit, speaker wire, fuse holder, 900 watt 5-channel amp kit, dampening material, roller ball, and now the B.O.S.T 65 kit. I'm going to repeat myself because I don't know if I'm going to make this, how long this is going to be. So I don't know if it's going to be a single video or a multi-video. I bought these myself. I had emailed the support about wanting to know if these speakers, originally I looked at the coaxial speakers, but they are stock, so I moved to components. I wanted to know if these speakers, the subwoofer, would all work with this amp. Support didn't write me back. Tried twice, got no response. I tried Sonic Electronics support. They also didn't write me back. And then I hit up NVX's marketing, asking them if I could get some kind of discount or something. They responded it would work, and they wouldn't give me anything free, but they gave me a discount. Usual manual, small discount. I mean, I appreciate it, but it was I would say less than 10%. I'm gonna do the math. Oh. And if you've been watching these videos, I have multiple different boxes because I submitted multiple different orders because I spread it out over multiple, my debit card, credit card, and PayPal. So that's some broke ass shit. I'm not broke, but I'm not rich neither. So see what's in here. 1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes. So we got this kit box here. Alright. So again, this is the B.O.S.T 65 kit. B.O.S.T 65, I believe is what the coax is called. This is the component. I was going to do coax, because I never ran component speakers before, but it wasn't in stock. My patience level was low, so cheap knife. I decided to go for it. Should sound better, I assume, right? Alright, so here is the component woofer. And there's these little guys. Now the question is, am I going to solder onto here or just stick a little connector guy on there? It's pretty substantial. Oh, I got to figure out how I'm going to mount these things too. I have to hope this actually fits. It's going to be a big pain in the ass if stuff doesn't actually fit in the seat. Alright, I'm going to assume this is the exact same thing, so I'm not going to open it yet. So in the Jeep, you have 4 6.5 holes and 4 tweeter holes. So that's the professional term. Tweeter holes. So I ordered 2 kits. So I should have 8 speakers, and I also got the B.O.O.S.T subwoofer for the Jeep to replace. Right now I have the Mopar Kicker 77 kit 10s, which have served me fine, but it's time to upgrade. Just be careful with your knife. I got close to those guys. Oh yeah. Alright, this looks great. Alright, so I guess I can probably use these for my woofers just fine. Tweeters, don't know if these are gonna work. It's weird there's only one of them. Seems like there should be 2 of these. Maybe it's on the other side. These are smaller than I thought they were gonna be, which is great. Don't know right now how far these guys need to be from those speakers. Ideally, I would like to mount these on the same under seat amp bracket I got for my amplifier. Then I could put these and just run the wires up to the speakers. If need be, I can put these in the spot with the speakers, but I thought you could just put them in there. So basically you run I got 5-channel amp. 1 channel from the amp will go to here, and this guy should split the frequencies between the woofer and the tweeter. Don't know what this is. I don't know why there's only 1 of them. It seems like there should be 2. There's an individual little tweeter guy. Alright. Very small. It's kind of angled a little way. And you got this little pod guy. Assuming you put your wire right through there. Well, that doesn't make any sense. It seems to be the same size. Obviously, I'm going to need to read directions. I don't read directions a lot. But now I will. Maybe this is a flush mount and this is an angled mount. Don't know. This part confuses me. More screws and brackets and clips. Alright, I don't need to unbox the other box. It's pretty clear what's going to be in there. Same with this guy. Rebox this up. It'll be a couple days before I get to install this. I gotta find some kind of way to mount these brackets. Overall, though, I was really worried about how big these were going to be. The amp's pretty small, and these are pretty small. So ideally, I should have room to mount all 4 of these on the amp rack, and then run the speaker wire. The amp rack I have is $50 off eBay. It fits directly under the Jeep seat. In theory, if worst case scenario, I could order a second amp rack and mount these on the second side, because I don't like the idea of having to mount these guys in the dash or in the overhead speaker bar. Because if I ever want to replace them or take them out, it would be a big pain in the ass to get them out. Alright, so this kit seems like a winner to me. read up on this. Searching. So their support has not been as responsive as Kicker. There's a guy on Kicker that sent me a lot of emails over the years, so that's the only negative I got about NVX so far. The prices are good, better than Kickers. And most people on Reddit seem to like NVX, and they hate everything, so that's a good sign, I guess. Alright, next thing unboxed is my subwoofer. Alright, so here's the final unboxing of my NVX mega order. This should be the subwoofer for my Jeep Wrangler. I put all my other stuff away. There's other videos up. Got this roller for my sound dampening. I got an amp kit. I have a 2016 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. Currently, I have a Kicker VSS 10-inch subwoofer with amp. That's a 200 watt. I think this one's like 300 to 500 watt. So, in theory, this one should be louder and work better. And a Jeep knife. I like the design. So I didn't want to build my own box. I had no idea how to do that. I didn't want to buy a made box. I wanted these kits. So kind of like the Stealth box. The JL Stealth box is a lot more expensive. I just cut myself with my knife. So that sucks. I think the JL Audio is a quality product. I just think it's expensive. I don't know anything about this. I saw it on Adventure Decks. I don't really watch a lot of his stuff, but I did see, yes. Android head unit, and I saw this. Very short instructions. 1 out of 10 install instructions. Pretty simple. You just mount it behind the seat and plug your speaker wires in, which is the same concept of the existing Kicker VSS system I have. VSS SWA something. This should be a pretty boring unboxing. It should just be a giant subwoofer. A lot of padding, so that's good. I think it's heavier than my Kicker one, so it's not a lot in the box here. More rigid, more rough. The Kicker one is carpeted. This one is not. I've already scratched myself 2 or 3 times on these things. It's definitely heavier than the Kicker one. Seems bigger. The Kicker's both. I thought the Kicker was 10-inch. Maybe the Kicker's an 8-inch. I'll have to look up the specs and see, because this looks big. You know, my hand. I'm 6'1", 240, so. Probably can't see it here, but there's a little NVX. You can sort of see it in the video, I guess. There's a little NVX logo on the light in the center, right in here, in the subwoofer. See NVX there. Pretty heavy. So essentially, put this very sturdy material here. Flat bottom. Nothing particular special there. Now these guys are what hooks under the rear seat of the Jeep. can see that in this instruction manual, sort of. That's the same way the kicker one sits in there. So ideally, I've never had to remove my kicker one, but if need be, you could. I think these are just spring loaded. That's all you do. Yeah, I guess you just... I thought with these holes here, you push them down, but I bet you just stick them in there like that. I got 16 gauge wire from NVX. We recommend... I don't know why you need a professional to install this simple thing. So another thing I want to try is to see if this will work with the rear seat kit to let me a little space on my back seat. I don't think the kicker one will work. I haven't tried it, but it seems this one seems like it has more play, more space than the kicker did. Once I remove the kicker, I'll bring it in here and put it side by side. So yeah, you can tell by the lean. I think it'll work. I think my back seat can lean back a little bit and still clamp on these guys. And honestly, it's heavy enough. I'm not going off-roading or anything. Probably work without it. Worst case scenario, you could strap it down. Without even hooking these in, I'd probably stay still. Worst case scenario, you can strap it down with something. But should blend in nice. It's just dark black. Probably blend in better than the kicker, since it's so black. That bird sucks. Don't get the bird. Alright, so it's not a lot to show here, but I'll post it up whenever I get I'll add on to this video showing it to the kicker.